Shalom family. In this fifth part of this series, we will be listing miscellaneous items to not have in your home and should be gotten rid of. Some with outright wickedness and some that you may not know to be wicked. As we have continued to say throughout this series, we as believers have to be cautious about what we bring into our home environment, as it can create an entryway for the enemy to create havoc and harm in our lives. The scripture tells us in Deuteronomy 7:26, "You shall not bring an abomination, idol, into your house, and like it come under the ban, doomed to destruction. You shall utterly detest, and you shall utterly hate it, for it is something banned." When you look up the word idol or abomination in a concordance, it is Strong's H8441. It says that it is something disgusting morally and abhorrence, especially idolatry or concretely an idol, abominable, custom, thing. Keep that in mind as we go through the list. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Anything holiday related. Example, Christmas trees and wreaths, Mardi Gras items, Halloween decorations and items, Easter bunny and the eggs, etc. Most of the items here we have discussed in other videos. Check out our holidays series to learn more. Basically, the holidays are all pagan and shouldn't be celebrated, so the decorations of these wicked days need to be destroyed. We will discuss a little about Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is a tradition that dates back thousands of years to pagan celebrations of spring and fertility. Mardi Gras' origins can be traced back to the raucous Roman pagan festivals and traditions of Saturnalia and Lupercalia celebrations held in anticipation of spring. Upon the arrival of Christianity to Europe, these festivals morphed into religious holidays, as it was easier to combine rather than abolish the region's established traditions into the new religion. These specific festivals' dates coincided with Easter holiday. Thus, Mardi Gras became the 6-week prelude to Lent, the 40-day period of fasting that precedes Easter. During Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesdays, merrymakers would binge on all the rich, fatty foods, meat, eggs, milk, lard, and cheese that remained in their homes in anticipation of several weeks of eating only fish and different types of fasting. The items of Mardi Gras are pagan, from the parades to the beads that are thrown at the crowds, so keep away from them and keep them out of your house. Dr. Bronner Castile Soap Products. This is straight from Dr. Bronner's site. Dr. Bronner's was founded in 1948 by Emanuel Bronner, a third-generation master soap maker from a German Jewish soap-making family. He used the labels on his superb ecological soaps to spread his message that we must realize our transcendent unity across religious and ethnic divides. We are all one or none. Author's note: all one, aka one big merged super religion. Continuing on, 1950, Dr. Bronner's lectures in Pershing Square, exhorting all to unite as one, sells peppermint soap on the side, realizes many are taking soap and leaving, so he prints his lecture on labels. He sees the need for the world to unite before it destroys itself, and he exhorts all people to unite as one and to respect each other and the environment. He encourages all religions to recognize their universal similarities inspired by the same divine source. Dr. Bronner sees planetariums as being the all-one temples of the future, where humanity can realize how vanishingly trivial their differences are on spaceship Earth within the celestial majesty of creation.
There is only one who is true, and that is Yahuah, and all others are false, plain and simple. Bronner's all-one idea is wicked and aligns with the NWO and should be avoided at all costs. Anything unicorn. In spirituality, the unicorn is often seen as a symbol of purity, innocence, magic, and self-discovery, representing untamed beauty, the pursuit of truth, and a connection to the mystical realms. The unicorn is often linked to magic, enchantment, and representing a connection to the unseen and the extraordinary. Yin and Yang items. The Yin and Yang concept, central to Chinese philosophy, particularly Taoism, describes the interconnected and interdependent nature of seemingly opposing forces, emphasizing balance and harmony in the universe and life. Taoism encompasses meditation, astrology, qigong, feng shui, internal alchemy, self-cultivation, and balancing the forces of yin and yang. This symbol is part of a false religion. Believers should know that darkness and light cannot, quote-unquote, create balance in a person. Yahuah is light, and there is no darkness in him. Therefore, since we are in him and he in us, we don't need to have any darkness to balance us out. Yahuah alone makes us complete. Astrology charts. We talked in an earlier video about astrology. If you haven't watched that, you can find it here. Astrology is a false religion, and therefore, a believer shouldn't have anything that pertains to astrology in their homes or life for that matter, including astrology charts.
Vision boards. Vision boards, which have become very popular over the last decade, are often used for visualization and goal setting. They have roots in the principles of visualization and the law of attraction, with some tracing their origins to ancient practices like cave paintings and even ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. Vision boards can be seen as aligning with the concept of manifestation, which is a common practice in some spiritual and metaphysical traditions. Manifestation is harnessing your desire, intention, and vision to bring something into your reality. It is said to be an act of sovereignty, proclaiming to the universe, yourself, and the false gods, whatever you believe in and work with, that your desires are more than worth being honored. Manifesting is heathenistic spirituality and witchcraft working together, and it is also part of the New Age religion, and it is the thing behind vision boards. Skulls and skeletons. Skulls and skeletons have been adopted as symbols of rebellion and nonconformity. Skulls and skeletons are central to the Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos celebration, where they are seen as representations of the departed souls and a way to honor and remember loved ones who have passed. They also represent death and mortality. Trinkets and souvenirs from certain places. You have to be very cautious when it comes to buying things from certain countries and or islands, as some people are known to pray curses over objects in hopes to bring havoc in the lives of the people who purchase them. Before you buy anything, seek Yah to make sure it is okay. He will lead you.
Perfume and cologne. In the Greco-Roman civilization, in particular, perfumes were a means of communicating with the gods, and others used it as a magic potion to cast evil spells. Egyptians used perfumes in religious ceremonies and mummification rituals, believing in their ability to purify and connect with the divine. The Greeks used perfumes in religious rituals and to honor their gods and goddesses. Perfumes and colognes were also used to freshen the air and cover the body odor. We are not saying that you have to get rid of all your fragrances, but we are saying to go through them and see if they're acceptable to be in your home. Ask Yah to reveal that, and if he says to get rid of it, destroy it and get rid of it right away. Side note, some of these perfumes are created by people who practice magic, so please do your due diligence and research before you buy. The following products, with their names alone, tell you outright to stay away from them. Liquid death. There's a video of this where a witch curses this water or puts a spell on it.
Have you ever heard of a real witch summoning demons and trapping them inside cans of water? Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of liquid death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea. Demon-infused liquid death. If you drink it, will you become possessed?
Also, to join their membership club, it says this: membership is free when you legally sell us your soul. Otherwise, the fee is $125,000 per year. This may be a joke or funny to someone, but this is not something that a believer should even think to play with.
My name is and I'm a witch that has been practicing for 42 years. Through the means of witchcraft, I can affect the outcome of the game. I believe the odds are in my favor that I can have an effect on the game. Witchcraft has been here since the beginning of time because it works.
Death Wish Coffee. This is a company whose logo is rebellious by nature, and the reward program is called Ritual Rewards. The symbolism on this product is ridiculous. If you have any of this, get rid of it. Lesser Evil Food Brand, popcorn, etc. On their site, they say, "We're focused on being the best version of ourselves and contributing to a more wholesome world." In their marketing, they're promoting yoga, using a person and a green elephant in a popular yoga pose. Here is what the CEO says: "The inception of Lesser Evil was not just a business venture, it was a manifestation of a deeply personal journey. By adopting a holistic lifestyle, learning to meditate, enlightening literature, rigorous exercise, a low inflammation diet, and a longing for self-awareness, I underwent a transformation. This evolution inspired a burning desire to externalize these values in a meaningful manner outside of my personal life. Lesser Evil represents this ambition, embodying a shift towards mindful living and sustainable practices. These products are rooted in wickedness. The foundation of this company is rooted in false religion. Another thing, we shouldn't want any evil, even if it is considered less evil than something else. Evil is evil, period."
Wicked Kitchen Food Brand. The name alone should be enough to keep this out of your home. The W on their logo is obviously horns, and because of the name, we can figure it probably represents the horns of a devil. The basic definition for wicked means evil or morally wrong. It should be clear not to bring wicked things into your home, including this wicked fake food. Monster Energy Drinks. The M on the monster energy resembles 3 consecutive depictions of the Hebrew letter Vav, which can symbolize the number 6, and therefore the number 666, the mark of the beast. The slogan, Unleash the Beast, could refer to the beasts that emerge from the heavens, the sea, and the earth in the book of Revelation. No symbolism or design style is accidental. Believers beware, because what this product is all about is right there in the design of the can and in the slogan. If you have any of these items in your home, destroy them and get rid of them. Please be sure to stay tuned for the final episode in this series, as it will be coming soon and you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. May Yah Baruch you and keep you. May He make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. May Yah turn His face toward you and give you peace. We love you and are praying for you. Until next time, family, Shalom.